Hello, everybody, and welcome to the No One's Listening podcast. It is I, your host, No One, accompanied by Stretch.
Hey,
Oh, that was a that's your trademark.
that's a long-winded one.
That was
Yeah,
that's your trademark. Right? Like Toodles.
yeah. You know my body.
That was strong. Woo! I made that one strong. Whoa! Not gonna touch that subject. But anyways, we are back after a long break due to personal reasons. But who cares? We're back in action. Mainly me. But Stretch was here from the beginning, waiting on me. And it just happens sometimes. But we're back. And we're gonna start this off with, I guess you can't call it a rumor, it got confirmed. A little wild boys, I don't even how you say it, Hizzy or Hizzy? Is it Hizzy or Hizzy?
Hissy.
Hissy?
Yeah.
What kind of bitch name is that?
I I don't know. Peaceful. No, not peaceful jaw. Just jaw. I
Ja.
don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I
Whatever you
just
want to
call him
call him.
Ja, but I thought it was I always thought it was Hizzy. I mean, it sounds like, tougher than Hissy.
Hissy. I don't know then.
Either way, apparently he has been taking the Wild Boys team's paper win for, I've heard, over a year.
That is like insane when like you think about it.
That's a little more than insane. I got a hot take because I do put some of that on the.
I have a hot take on this too, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do mine first. Like my hot take is like at some point some of this falls onto Wild Boys,
Oh,
and it's just like, to me, I'm your best team. He was like, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying like it's full their fault. Like what happened was fucked to them. But at some point, it's like you're their best team. He's paid you forever. Why would he just stop? And then why would you, like? I get you played with Ja for so long, and you probably trust him or whatever. But it's like, if somebody's gonna stop paying me, I want to hear it from them. I don't want to hear it from you. If that
right.
makes sense. Like, so if you're gonna be like, oh, we're not paying you. First of all, I've won back to back to back to back to backs several leagues. I'm winning you tournaments, and you're gonna stop paying me, and I gotta hear it through a rep and not your own stuff.
Yeah, a middleman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like that to me, that's like my hot take. Like some of this falls on like how long it went falls onto them,
Mhm.
because at some point, why are you playing?
Right.
Oh, you can go ahead. You sound like you have something to add.
Yeah, so no, my biggest take was at what like did they not like question why they hadn't been getting paid? Like I
So
understand like getting like the whole situation's like messed up, but why didn't they ever question it like after like 2 weeks, 3 weeks like, "Hey,
so
where's our money at?"
according to XMap, I don't know exactly what all was said, but apparently Jai just told him like, "Oh, well, Brian decided to stop paying y'all." I don't know word for word what he told them, because I kind of said something. Because I think I did. I was like, "Well, it's kind of on the team too." And he got like, "No, no. See, we just trust." I said, "I don't care if I like you're like a best friend to me. It's like I want to know from the dude who's paying me why you're not paying me.
Yeah.
That's just me." And
Yeah,
I was
straight
like,
from the horse's mouth.
"Yeah." It's like, you know, I I'm not gonna believe the dude who's not putting in the work. Like
Right.
it's just weird that you're telling me this and Brian don't have the guts to tell the team as a whole this. So that's why I was like, that part was just like, there's some team fault into that. Not their fault that the money got stole, but like their fault it went on so long. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, like if I told, I don't know, because I see other teams doing it too. Like if I told you I'm not paying you, I don't see your team reaching out. I mean, maybe some people, but I don't see most of them reaching out. But
No, cuz I feel like if they were like in it for the money, they would definitely be
now,
like
yes,
at the coattails of whoever's paying them and say, "Hey, I haven't seen our money in like 3 weeks. What's up?"
well, that's where I said apparently Jai told them that they just Brian wasn't paying them no more. or something, which is crazy that they weren't
But
getting.
you question why they didn't question it.
Yeah,
Why it
that
would stop
that
out of
that like
nowhere
yeah,
without an excuse.
to me like your best team, you're winning. I mean, you're literally
You're
in almost
winningest
yeah,
team.
you're literally in almost every semifinals and every single grand finals. You're almost a part
Mhm.
of. You're dominating.
Right.
You've won some tournaments, I believe, and it's like you get stopped paying, and that's not an issue to you.
Right.
So yeah, but I mean, what are the numbers? Yeah, because I think somebody sent it. I think Andy is owed $1,000.
Yeah, which
That's insane.
um I mean, yeah, if that's true, I don't remember the numbers like verbatim, but I know it was like everyone was owed at least like 400 plus,
Yeah,
something like that,
X
where
Map.
some people are at 800, 1100, stuff like that,
I got Andy's at
which
11. X Map was like
that's insane to
400.
think about
Bar 600, and then
because
Dexy's 780.
yeah, and see like that's insane to me.
And then I was like, well, I guess he wasn't the big crook because he did give them their prize pool monies. Apparently, they got my prize pools. It was
Yeah,
funny.
but
It was
you wonder where like where Brian's throwing the money in at. Like, was he not paying them all this time? Like, did
not.
Brian expect these teams to go to him to ask about the money?
I don't know. Apparently, he's just been paying Jaw.
And then he expects Jaw to pay out everyone.
I guess so. I mean, I probably not no more. That motherfucker probably gonna be handling all the money by himself now.
Maybe.
I,
Nah, I mean, that seems kind of stupid from the start as well. If that's how he had it.
I mean, personally, I'd have the payer person pay each person individually. Like I said,
Yeah,
I don't care.
exactly.
I
That's what
don't
I was
care
referring to.
how well I know somebody. It's like I'm gonna make sure I cover my ass and they get their money.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. That seems like lot of like blame can be pinned on the org and
The blame can go
nobody but
to every
themselves,
single
really.
position. Yeah. I was like, it's just an unfortunate situation, honestly. But hey, at least he was giving them the pools they won. He could have took that too, but I guess that would have been too obvious. I mean, because I thought he wasn't paying them the prize pools, and I was like, okay, y'all are just honestly retarded. Like, there's no
Yeah,
way that y'all know y'all win the league and y'all don't question not getting paid. Like, if he's manipulating y'all like that, that's crazy.
yeah,
But then it turned into just a paper win, which I mean, if you look at the numbers, I mean, there's like $3,000 he's profited off of that, and he don't even play.
yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Hey,
That's the funniest thing. That what I'm mad
I
about
almost
is
was a
how
rep for him.
much like shit talking he was always doing. Like he was a part of like the reason why they were winning and stuff.
He's the reason they
That's just
broke.
my ego. That's what I'm most mad at. He could say we won, we did
It is
this.
funny he was talking like the most shit, but taking all their money from him.
Yeah, these are my boys,
But it's funny
and
because
we are winning this
I
league.
think it was Map, and Map was saying like him and the Dexy, they've been close to him for like quite a few years, and I was like, damn, be the ones you least suspect.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I guess
yeah,
Wild Boys
I
next.
wouldn't trust people with my money, personally. I
That's
don't
what.
care how close they are.
That's why I was like, man, everybody just post theirs, and I'll send what you like. If I were to ever do it, I'd send what I owe you. Like, that's just, I mean, point in case. That shit just happened right there. That is
Yeah,
crazy. So just in these three players, when then I know XMAP, I think he said he was 480. So you're looking at 1380. You're looking at 12 23. Looking at $2,400 just in those three. God damn, do they get paid different amounts? Because Andy only plays playoffs.
Apparently, they only paid 20 per game.
How,
Only 20 per game.
how many?
Sorry,
This been going on a
$20 per
long
person
ass
per
time.
game.
20 per person?
Per game.
Per person.
Per person. Yeah.
Who said that?
Uh, someone said it. Because if you think about it, if it was $20 for the whole team, that'd only be $4 per person. You know, Wild Boys loves boasting
$20
about
per
how.
person is crazy. He's probably gonna listen to this and say that's a lie, but
Well, no, I mean, you would hope that's what it was at because they're always boasting about how they're the most money spending team. So if $20 per person is the case, yeah, that would add up. But
oh,
if it was five or four per person, and then that
yeah.
wouldn't put them as the most paid for.
Granted though, I will say like they have been a plus in Black Hole. Brian takes what like 250, I think. That's $500 for 60 he's paid in Black Hole for them. So the profit margin they've had in my league has been pretty good. I'm assuming he gets 250. I really don't know what his percentage he takes is. But that's pretty good profit margin. But at some point though, you go around like the money hungry shit, you're gonna attract scammers. Whether they hit you right then and there or it's a long game,
Yeah,
you're just gonna attract them.
he had to be playing the long game.
Clearly, played everybody.
I wonder what he's doing with the money now because
Probably,
Siege is
probably
that dude's
spent it.
life. Discord was that dude's life. I don't know what he could spend it on. You saw how personal they were getting in
Discord background.
Discord, like yeah,
He bought a new
just throwing
profile
out a lot of his
picture.
personal stuff.
Yeah, but so unfortunate situation, but you live and you learn.
Yeah,
They still remain a
that's all
team.
you
I
can do.
I think Adexi and Barsh are the reps, but they remained a team. Golly, cat, you flew in here. The macho man, but there's a little drama to start the episode. I don't know if they're still. I would assume they're getting paper. I really don't know. I don't see them staying if they weren't getting it,
Yeah, likewise.
especially after just throwing two bands to somebody. Man, $2,000 just to ban some maps. That's crazy. Hey, I'll rep them. Can I rep them? I'll give them their money. Shit.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do. Talk shit and map ban. It's legit all you had to do.
Talking shit from the sidelines.
Talking shit from the sidelines, boosting their egos while stealing their money is
That's the
crazy
part that
work.
I'm heated about the most is him just shit talking.
To me, it's just hilarious. You're boosting their egos by shit talking and stealing their money. It's like, damn, it really be them. Makes me want to laugh, but then I don't want it to come back around. But anyways, let's go into the next flow of topic. Okay, our themes becoming the new league meta, which kind of irritates me for one, but two, this shit's everywhere now. People don't understand niches. Oh, this
Well,
league's
that's why we kept talking about episodes ago is leagues need to find their own niche, but now every league is wanting to find the same niche to where it's like the norm now. It's kind of annoying, but
man. I was pissed because it's like I was the only one. I was like, I'm gonna take it out of SSL's book. People really like it. And then, SSL was going through the shit. So I was like, and then all of a sudden Champions is doing it. Fucking Wild Boys is doing it. And then I mentioned the team names. Well, we can just do full themes. Now Champions is doing it. Wild Boys is. I'm like, man, can y'all be fucking original? But it's gonna be, oh, we didn't copy nobody. It's like, yeah, how was I was the first one after SSL. Then all of a sudden everybody followed suit. Golly. I mean, I get I was a copycat, but damn, I didn't need
Yeah.
18 people to follow in line. It makes me not. And then like I was gonna do the big anime theme, and fucking Wild Boys took that for this season. I'm like, it's gonna look fucking cheesy if I do it now.
What I will say though about since I've been playing in this system is it's so fucking annoying going into the match chat and wondering
Dude,
who you're playing. You got
Champions
Death Watch versus the
pisses me
First
off.
Order.
Dude,
I'm like,
yes.
who is the First Order? And then
There,
I have to look through the rosters to do it. It's such an
is some
inconvenience.
reason I can see every match chat, so I really don't know what team is fucking what. Like I think I banned a map for the wrong team. I was like, oh shit, thought this was Nebula. My bad. Like the fucking
Oh,
staff
and
are
that's literally how
confused.
it is. I don't blame them.
That's like at least Wild Boys did it where they just put like I think the name and then their team name in the role. I was like, okay, it's not confusing. We're just changing the full team name. Excuse me.
Yeah. But they could have at least added the emoji next to their team name.
You got to get sponsors or boosts for that. Well, they should have it. They got
You
a
don't
tag.
you don't think Wild Boys or Champions has a boost with how much money they claim to spend?
Wild Boys does have the emojis by the name,
Hmm,
don't they?
I would hope so.
Not champions. I can't speak for. Actually, let's fact check right now. Yeah, champions. Um, hold on.
Surely it does.
It looks like they do. Well, I can't. Where's a match chat? Damn. One time I need to find a match chat. God damn. The Ewoks. Man, what the fuck? Oh my god. If you don't, so you got to know the team's fucking logo.
Yeah. And
Okay.
just actually hope that it's like a good size too. And it's not like super small.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're not familiar with the team's logo, then yeah, you're cooked. You're just
I
you're
think
just.
that's one of my other issues is how small the logos are, so you can't even read what Voids is if you didn't know what Voids looks like.
Yeah, but some of that falls on just like.
I no, because you can't even see the logo. You can't even see the writing.
I mean, some of that falls on like Discord though. Like it's just small
Oh,
in
Discord. I thought
general.
you were gonna say it falls on the teams.
Like we got some like you can read, some you can't. Some it's just like Discord just makes them small.
Yeah.
But where was it? Yeah, I just found it funny how like all of a sudden everybody wants to do a theme now, and it's like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like okay, everyone that one on to the next niche. That's why I did the I'm sticking to the
Map
required
bans.
yeah, I'm sticking to the required roster players to be tagged thing. That'll be my fucking niche at
Mhm.
this point. It's actually went over pretty smooth. I thought it was gonna be a pain in the ass.
uh, it might end up being a pain in the ass whenever people start picking up like tourney warriors who just refuse to join leagues.
Well, then they're not playing.
Exactly.
So I mean, simple as that. I mean, like I said, I have had teams like it's been pretty smooth. There's a couple things like I got one team that is allegedly signing up, but they have people who don't have Discord, and that's where it's gonna be like a iffy. Oh well, they can do that. I'm just gonna say they don't have Discord.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't refuse someone if they don't have Discord. Like I know the two or three on CC. I mean, I know they don't have Discord because he said the same thing like a year ago when they were in the playoffs. Because I've always done it for playoffs.
Yeah, but so my thing is, I know exactly who you're talking about on CC, which is just their sub player, so it's not like a big issue. But hey, if you do it for one person, you got to do it for all. So
Yeah, that's
because
where.
yeah, you know exactly when people start like wondering, hey, he's not in the server, he can't play. You better stick to your word and say, yeah, he's not in here, he can't play.
But that's where I was like, when it becomes an issue, we'll hit that road.
Yeah.
Until then, but like you said, they're probably not gonna see playtime unless they
No, I'd be
absolutely need
surprised if
one.
he did.
Yeah, so whatever. But speaking of the roster, we'll go into Black Hole's season 6 is booting up February 1st.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so did you see So little. Everybody's complaining about the numbers. I'm like, it's simple fucking math though. I was like, so the first place is still getting the one band, second place is getting 200, and then the third place will get their entry back.
Yeah,
Which believe it or not, I think somebody complained about. Like, it just seemed like they were complaining about the entry. It's like,
the third place one.
yeah, I was like, well, okay, you don't have to get shit back.
Well, I don't mind the third place one, but you gotta do like a third place
Yeah, it's gonna be the
like a
semifinal
game, like a third
losers.
place game.
Yeah, the semifinal
Well,
losers.
no, it should be the two teams that lost in semifinals.
Yeah,
It should be those teams
that's what I was
playing
saying. The
each other.
semifinal losers.
No,
Yeah, the
I
third
thought
and
you said the
fourth place
third
team.
one.
Yeah, the third and
Yeah,
fourth place team face off.
yeah,
But
yeah,
that's what somebody was like that. I said, well, I don't have to give you the entry back. But I was being nice. It was like it was a free chance for 1K essentially. I mean, I figure some
yeah,
people will probably give it back to the dude who sponsored the entry, and they're not gonna worry about it. Or keep
yeah.
it for your team, whatever. And I was like, second place. I mean, your
Or in
third
case he
place, yeah,
spins it on DoorDash.
yeah, this is one order. But I mean, it's like second place or third place. Like, okay, you're third place. It didn't do shit. And it's like second place. I feel
I mean,
like
it's a
two.
consolation prize, if anything.
Yeah, and it's like third place or second place. Oh god damn, that's for a 10. Is it 10-man roster? If you split it by 10 mans, I mean that's $20 a player for 200. I was like, that's not bad for failing to win. I mean, you're getting the prize that some free leagues are giving first place, if that, to lose. So.
Yeah. If anything, too, it'll look nicer on the Wikipedia.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I did the third place because I saw on Wikipedia they got a spot for like top three, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and just give third place their entry back.
Might as well follow suit.
I mean, maybe in the future if we can get like another sponsor or something, might bump it up. Give first place 12, second place 5, third place maybe 50, something. I don't know. But, speaking of,
Later down the road.
yeah, later down the road. Speaking of, pisses me off. People charge them higher entry than the two highest paying leagues for
Oh
like
my
four hundred
god, the
dollars
40
less.
$50 entries?
Yeah, for like a 600 pool. It's like, bruh.
Oh my god. So where's the money going? And it turns out they're giving some to the staff that runs the leagues. And it's a bare minimum league.
Who? Who's paying their staff?
No, that's what used to happen way back in the day.
Oh,
People would like justify like there being a gap between what's paid to the players and how the entries go,
oh yeah,
because
yeah.
not all the entry money would go back to the first place team, and people would justify it saying, "Oh, it's going to the staff that ran the league." Actually, that's what Hyper Series was.
Now, a
That's
league
one of the
like
leagues that
that,
did it.
I could see a little more. If the staff was actually staffing, but
Yeah,
it's
but
like
it'd
with the
be like
yeah,
your bare minimum league.
it'd be like a Galaxy League taking out to pay their staff. It's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
But now speaking of that, let's tie into it, bro. SSL just won't fucking die.
No, it goes to show how many people care about the league.
Well, really, only one
Which
person
good
here.
on them. I'm glad.
I don't know. It's
Said
getting
what
to it.
now?
It's getting to a sad point for me. It's like,
A
dude,
sad point.
yeah. It's like just shut it down or just keep it going. Like, quit going. I'm shutting down. No, we're not. I'm shutting down. No, we're not. And it's not even so many people want
Well,
it.
I
It's
don't.
one dude just came in and said, "I refuse to let it die," which is a dude that's already got an iffy rep. I've heard a lot of people that don't like him.
Zuni.
Yeah, I got nothing against him.
Uh, no, Zuni's cool. I've known him for years. He's cool. Very
I,
passionate fella.
I just know people that seem to not really care for him a whole lot. But like I said,
Yeah, I mean, but his thing is he's been so in and out of the scene before. That's probably why.
I mean, that could be a
Like he
thing.
didn't stay around consistently like I have or something like
But I
that.
mean, it falls into my issue though of like the answer isn't more leagues. Like And it's like, yeah, I guess you can say SSL
It's
is a front man, but I was like, the answer isn't I'm not gonna let another league die. It's like that could have helped. I mean, all that could have went to we could have split that whole staff team up into 3 other leagues and had a real production thing going. Versus, I mean,
yeah.
I don't see SSL going on more than a season or two.
The yeah.
I mean, a $40 entry for like
I don't know.
I'm not paying $40 for a pool that's under $1,000. I mean, call me
Well,
a
yeah. So it's that, but um, I feel like just for name's sake, name value, that's gonna attract people regardless.
what's all the people like?
I feel like
It's not gonna be what it was. I don't like. To me, it's just not.
no, no, that's true.
And I mean, at some point, it's like, bro, Scissor, just go live your life, dude.
Well, my thing is, he's not involved in it. He needs to stay uninvolved in it.
There you
If he's
go.
done with it and he's announcing it,
He
if he's
needs to
announcing it,
stay
he's done with
away.
it. He's not running it. Yeah.
But the minute he
And
sees
it's not. I'm
something
not
he
saying
doesn't
he's
like,
inherently doing anything wrong.
no, but it's the minute
Yeah,
he
he'll
sees
put
something
his
he
two
doesn't
cents
agree
in.
with or like, he comes back and it's like, dude, you just. And I feel like that's what causes some of the riff.
Defeats the purpose. Yeah.
And then
No, I agree with that,
I
but
also think they got a shitty staff choice. I mean, that's just me personally. Like, nothing against some of the staff members. I just think they're shit for staff.
well, the staff that actually runs the show isn't bad, but it's all the extra people. Like, why in God's green earth do you need Charlie
He's
in your
not staff
staff
no
team?
more. Well,
No
some of it,
more, but
yeah, some of it
they
isn't
keep
even like
giving him it and taking it
the
away.
people that still run the show are still iffy. It's it's like giving the class clown a owner role. It's like he might do
Yeah.
good, but it's hard for you to enforce rules when we know who you are.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
okay,
that's like one of the reasons. That's
mm,
like one of the reasons I could never be a staff. I'm like way too unserious to like be an owner or like a head admin of leagues.
but so my prime example of that is they wanted to. I don't know if they ended up letting them in or not, but the Wild Boys and Synergy, they were kind of blocking them from
Mhm.
joining SSL. Well, we're not going to look at y'all above or first, which is crazy. The top two of the top 3 teams, you're not going to let because they're difficult to deal with and are disrespectful. It's like, okay, one, half your staff team has been disrespectful in the public chat. So that's, you already invalidate that reason. And it's like not trying to, pick you apart, but you can't do that when you do this. And then two, difficult. It's like, I don't know how they're difficult. Like, I've honestly had, they're probably two of the, I mean, Garfield's a little unresponsive sometimes, but he's not like disrespectful unless you stroke that ego. But one, I'm running a league. I'm not trying to attack your ego. I'm not trying to be cool with you. I'm doing my job.
Mhm.
So it's like the only way I see them being difficult to deal with is you're trying to play friends and poking the bear.
See, while I do agree that like teams like them are disrespectful, it's like not a player thing usually. It's like the s- the reps usually that
Mm-hmm.
are like that because like Synergy especially, they're not even in like their dudes aren't even talking in leagues. I don't. Yeah, I might
Exactly.
seen
I
two that
I
are
think I've
not
seen I
Garfield that
think
are
I've seen
talking.
Slamka talk like a few
Yeah, I've seen
times.
him here and there.
But even then, it's like Wild Boys is, from what I've noticed about Wild Boys is
They're actually pretty active.
they're active, but they're pretty chill until pushed. At least for me. Like now, when the other
Well, that
team
may
starts
be
saying,
because on the admin side of things, but like if you're playing in playoffs or whatever, they're throwing some outlandish claims out there, just being like douchebags and stuff like that. Which that's where I could say, yeah, I agree with what they're saying.
but at that point, what
Because
team
personally,
doesn't?
I'm gonna say that they're douchebags.
Yeah, but I mean, what team
But
doesn't at some
do
point?
I care? No, not really. Yeah, no, exactly.
They're
Like
still
every
a
team is a.
yeah, they're still a top team.
I don't. I doesn't matter if they're a top team. It's just like general like likability and
But
maturity.
but you
That
also can't
a
say
lot of
that
them don't have.
when half your staff rage baits in a general chat.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's exactly right.
But I was but that's what I said. Like for me in match chats, like I really only see them go after. Like it's the way they might say something outlandish, but it's the way that you say something after, which that's like the business side of me, where it's like I said, there's like they do their job, but they're not really leaders at the end of the day. Like not a
Mhm.
dig, but it's like there's no sense in matching their energy. This is your brand, your league. Just handle the shit. You don't like. You shouldn't be getting your ego stroked over some kid playing a console game. That's just my little take. But my main dig was like, you can't sit here and be rage baiting and disrespecting people publicly, then tell a team that they're not allowed because they're disrespectful. That
No, and like especially with Wild Boys or whatever, like I just like and on an individual basis, it seems like Bryant kind of acts that way. He seems to like to rage bait,
oh yeah,
instigate.
well, the jaw was the one of the bigger ones. It's like it's not
Yeah,
fair to the
exactly, and
players
that's
because he's not playing.
yeah,
Like I've seen Bars a time or two, but Bars is usually once you say something to him that catches that's sideways. Is the few
yeah.
times I've seen. Like not saying he hasn't gone off the hinges, I wouldn't know every single league, but I just treat people a certain way. Like I treat my shit like a business, so I don't like even Henry. He's super difficult, but I probably have the most minimalistic issues with him.
Mhm.
And I was like, even Pam,
Well, that's just kids in general, though.
well, yeah, but even Pam's the same way, and it's like, if you just quit feeding into the rage bait and egos, and just like, look, man, like I ain't playing this shit, like just,
Yeah.
and then they just eventually whatever, it's not fun.
Mhm. Yeah, like they can only grab so much enjoyment out of rage baiting until people stop responding on top of it.
Yeah, I just like I said, I just thought that was a little interesting take. Because for one, like I got mad at the almost 45. Oh, it's 40, I think, entry, and I was like, man, I didn't want to go to 30, but I was like, if
And
I'm
then you
gonna,
went all the way to 45.
yeah, I was like, I was iffy about 30, but I was like, if we're gonna bump it up to 12:30, I'll use that extra 10 per team to kind of
Yeah.
help out with that. If I stayed at a
And so
thousand, I'd have stayed at 20.
and so the other thing is though they're not because you're referring to SXL when you say the 45, right?
Yeah, because Garfield tried. No, I think they're 40. But Garfield tried 50, and like three of us, I think me, four, and Brian were like, dude, I'm not paying $200 for one fucking league.
Yeah. So like my big thing is like let's use Champions as an example because they did it and it didn't work out. Like okay, if I could see if the prize pool is big enough and like teams are agreeing to sign up, they'll do it. But you've got to do something in that league to justify a price like that. And Champion's not one of those leagues that's gonna do it. They're not gonna add like community casting. They're not gonna add like other stuff like incentives, kind of like what you used to do in the older seasons of Black Hole, where like, hey, MVP this week it's $10.
Oh, yeah,
Something like that,
I'm
where
doing that
it
again.
justifies it justifies stuff like that.
That's what I said. I'm bringing back. Uh, so we're gonna do the most correct predictions at the end of the season. It gets $10. I mean, you really not can't justify too much more. You just click the button. And then the
Hmm.
player of the week, we're just gonna deadline at three. I think $3 for right now. So every number one player of the week is $3. Which I mean, if you don't want it, fuck it. I'll use it for a tip somewhere. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Play. And then that's why I said I started doing the records and all that shit. Casting is a little hard to do this time of day because I feel like the scene's pushed out a lot of the casters. But we'll talk about that another day. And then it's like the stats, man. I don't know if you've seen the new like stat sheet I'm doing. but I'm doing it on just the spread or Google Sheets now. But I'm doing the kills, the deaths, the KD, the assists again, the kills per round. I'm just doing it all on sheets. I think so that way it ain't gonna take
Yeah.
as long as it did. It'll all auto do
Well, so
half the
that's what I was
shit.
saying. So for people, because I feel like not a lot of people appreciate the little stuff like that, which is not little. It's a very like time-consuming thing to do. Like that's where I would justify like taking in some of the extra prize money, entry money, and paying people that do the stuff like that. Because no one's gonna do an undesirable job like that. To be honest, let's be real here. Unless you just genuinely enjoy it, you're not just doing it for free charity.
No, and that's why I try to even add like the records, like the most kills in a single map, the best of three most kills, the most kills in the regular season, the most assists in a regular season, and then the most deaths in a regular season. And then I'm adding the best rep of the season and the worst rep of the season.
Some of that's so chalked though, because I've never won a best rep of the season
Well, I haven't done it yet.
award. Didn't we do it literally like this season?
No,
Last season technically?
no,
Because I could have swore Trippin won it out,
that was
and I was
SSL.
salty. Was it? It might have been.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I haven't done it. It's my first season doing. Or season 6 will be my first season doing it.
Mm.
And then and then that's where it's like I just like to do shit like that. Like I like to get more casting going. The clip of the week, but finding you got to either get a
Nah,
caster or
clip of
somebody
the
to
weeks
clip.
is just so hard to do.
It is because not everybody wants to clip and send it, which I think I only
Well, yeah.
had
So that's.
1 week that didn't work, which surprised
Oh,
me.
really?
Yeah, I think I only had 1 week where nobody got anything, but I think that was a big forfeit week too. And then that's where I tried to do the other little niche thing. It was on the poll. I didn't figure it'd work because a lot of people don't like to play or whatever. I think you even voted no. Let's see.
What is it?
Hold on, let me see. Wow, Ja voted no. Crazy. Don't even get to say no more. Oh, he didn't even vote. Well, where I was talking about doing during the regular season instead of 9 maps,
Hmm.
I'd do 11, and it's just
Oh, yeah, the 11.
two casual maps just on a rotation, like different casual maps on a rotation. It's like
No,
you still get the same amount of bans, so you ban them, you ban them, you don't.
yeah.
But only
No, my big thing is I like to take it very seriously, comp or whatever. So I just don't entertain stuff like that unless there's a dedicated league or section to a league for stuff like that. That's just me though.
well, usually when there's bigger money involved, too, people like no. Like if I was a free league, it'd probably be entertained more.
Yeah, if it were a free league, I wouldn't give a shit. But if I'm paying however much it is for the entry, then I kind of want to keep it as professional as
Yeah,
possible.
but that was just one little idea I had. Like just during the regular season, playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I got rid of the double roster. What all did I change this season? Excuse me, munch on this apple. I got rid of the elo cap because I felt it's honestly
Oh,
more
great.
Yeah, I feel like it's more crippling than not. The no double rosters, the roster players in the server. Oh, 7 roster changes per season instead of just infinite for some teams that just seem to change the roster 16 times a week.
See, that's one of the ones I'm like not a super big fan of
Well, I did
because you get
7.
some teams. Well, I think 7 is like a reasonable amount, but I've just never been a fan personally of the roster limits. I
But
don't know because it feels like
you're not an
you're
abuser
like
of it though.
limiting. it seems like you'd kind of be limiting the opportunity to get in new players or like even new teams, stuff like that. Which it makes sense. Like I said, it's understandable. It's very reasonable, but
Well, that's
that's
what I
just
said.
one of
Like,
my personal things.
you're not an abuser of it. Whereas, like last season, I think
No,
Garfield, man, was it
and
Garfield
Garfield.
or somebody else? Man, I swear to God, I changed 12 times in one fucking week, and it just like as a staff standpoint, it gets fucking annoying.
It's very annoying.
And it's like, it's a 6 week season, so you get one extra. It's one per week, which is usually you find a new player, they're usually there for a week, whatever, and then you get one extra, and then you get the one freebie for playoffs.
Yeah, but then like using 5.2 right now as an example, you get three people that leave
You
at the
got
same
butchered.
time to rebuild with CC. And then you get you try bringing in new people. They don't like comp if they're brand new, or then you try out people it didn't fit, stuff like that. I feel like it's not gonna hurt the established teams, but it's definitely gonna hurt lower teams.
Oh yeah, now that it might, but we'll see. Oh, that and the new forfeit rule I did is I'm just doubling, so every forfeit will double the negative point value.
Yeah,
Because I know that some teams are getting a little too comfortable. I'll make playoffs. I'll just forfeit. Well, you already done it once,
yeah.
so instead of -2, now -4. Oh, now you're kicked out of playoffs. Sucks for the people that might be legit, but there are a lot of teams that abuse it. Oh, and Ulti is sponsoring the season again.
I did see that. Was it 12 subs?
Uh-uh. 5 to 10,
I thought it was like
undecided.
12.
Either the starters or the full roster.
I think that's cool. I wish there's like a brand ambassador, like representative for Ulti that you could say like, "Hey, thank you to," something like that in
Uh,
the server.
God, I forgot to rank him. He's in here. What's his fucking name? Hold on, I might be able to find his name. He is actually in the server. It's Dan something.
Shout out to Dan.
It's it's in he sent it to me in an email. I keep meaning to roll him, but yeah, they're doing that. Oh, and then this season we're doing the new. Sorry, I'm just munching on this apple. We're doing the new match chat system.
Yeah.
The schedule, then bam. So this one ought to be interesting. I fully agree with it because I get tired of people taking 10 years to map ban.
Yeah, and like we were saying earlier, it's another niche that you're opening. So at some point, other leagues are gonna start trying to adopt an idea like that. So
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be surprised.
If it works, it'll probably be adopted. Cause
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
100%.
because I feel like there's a lot of teams that can play Monday to Wednesday, but usually your map bans are not done by Wednesday.
Are done on Wednesday or Thursday, and now you're
Mm-hmm.
only left with the weekend or Friday.
And then you get a team. Oh, we're doing tournaments. I can only play Friday.
Yeah, but I feel like I know a long time ago it was like that, but I don't feel like a lot of tournament teams are playing now.
Well,
And if they are, they know that leagues are popular on the weekend. So I feel there's not many
well,
like
some
tournament teams
tournaments
that
are
say, "Hey, we
dying.
can
I
only
think.
play." Yeah, well,
Well, the
that
scene's
too.
dying, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, this season, man, I actually got. I think we're gonna make 18 teams, so I'm actually a little surprised by that one. For not really
Well, you
pushing
got
anybody.
some new faces
Oh yeah,
in
let's
there.
go over the rosters. I was actually surprised that I didn't get I didn't really have to reach out to anybody. The only one that's difficult is Abe. That's just because Vontae don't ever fucking reply. But we got Eva. I'm an O1s. Aurora, which is just Oasis rebranded. R18's been here. We got this newly reformed CC. 907 finally came back. I think they were here 2 seasons ago. Excuse me, when Buita was the rep. Eternity
Mhm.
5.2. We got Akuji, yeah, coming back in the scene with Kusho. Kusho.
Mhm.
Synergy's now under
That's a
Pit.
person.
Huh?
I was gonna say, I'm glad Kusho's back on the scene, but hopefully he stays here and doesn't like
Oh yeah, he's been there.
disband his team.
Shit, I got that 30. We good.
If he doesn't, it's on him.
Yeah, no
No,
refunds.
that's one of the people I hope stays and doesn't disband
That looks like a pretty
because he's a
decent
cool
team.
guy. If you've talked to him.
He's cool as shit. We got Pit Wraith coming back. Hopefully, they do better this season. Tsukiyomi, Nebula, Prey, which is Pam's team. Aquatic, Redemption. But in signups, um, Rose Gold. I've been seeing them in a couple leagues here lately now. They're supposed to be one of the ones that are cleared. But he's another one who's got a couple people that don't have Discord. And I'm hoping it's not
Yeah.
half the team. But he seems like a cool dude. Seems a little younger. Zave, but I don't know because Levi left Zave. I'm pretty sure, and he's on Nebula, so that's gonna cause something there
Yeah.
if that's
Mhm.
not communicated yet. And I think SQCUA left too.
Yeah, so it's Yellow Block and Vontae that's rebuilding it.
Oh, okay. And then this Lunar Esports, I could get them. Their sponsors are focusing on their other games right now. So me and Twin, we're gonna go half and half on them just to get them in here if we needed to.
Hmm. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, it was a new name, and I was like, you know what, man? If you're gonna play, you play. This other team, Onyx, I was interested to see, but they don't even get nobody in here. But that's just a bunch of egos. Masa, Kampachi, Bowie, LOL, Vega.
Yeah, no, I feel
That's,
like that's a team that probably wouldn't even happen.
yeah, they probably already disbanded.
Yeah.
But
And
I
if they
mean,
didn't yet, they will.
well, Masa plays on center any half the time anyway.
Right.
Oh, speaking of teams, why don't we get into this crippling loss of starters on 5.2?
Yeah, that sucks.
So what's going on here, Meg? I see you ain't even done a roster change and be in Black Hole yet. Why they're free and
Yeah, no,
unlimited?
because I still haven't like recovered yet, so I'm still, I'm still looking to do recovery and fix it up. But no, they, Vizsla hit them up saying he's gonna redo CC, so they were like, all right, and collectively agreed to try that experiment out again.
I wonder what came with that.
Which, so here's my thing, and I've talked to Abolishing about it, I've talked to Quickie and Omizi about it. I don't get the whole thing because I don't know if you pay attention to screenshots or like score reports or anything like that, but basically the whole thing with CC is that individually, and they weren't. I mean, they're like best friends and all that, but um, they just weren't really like clicking in game wise. So that's why I ended up getting crypto first to leave CC, and then Abolition, and then Quickie. Well, it took some convincing for me to pick up Quickie because he was like didn't really have the passion to play and stuff like that. But he got his passion. He ended up being a pretty good pickup, and then um, Vizsla went to other teams, and he's been playing the best Siege he's ever played. But my whole argument is he's doing this without them, and coincidentally, every time we've played a ranked with him, with the CC guys, he never really did that great.
I ain't gonna lie,
And
his
so I'm
dude,
thinking,
bro has been popping off lately when he's been on
I
Square's team and shit.
exactly in my whole thing is he's doing that without them, and I feel like if they go back to it, he's not gonna be doing as good as he has as of recent,
Well, the thing with
which I'm hoping
CC,
is not the case.
well, the thing with CC was like, I feel they got too comfortable with each other. It sounds weird,
Well,
but I feel
I
like
don't.
if you look at them early on, there was passion, there was want to win, want to get better. But towards the end, it just seems like they were just doing whatever they wanted to do. Like, yeah, we're friends.
Yeah,
Yeah, like they didn't
yeah,
care if they won, but some of them did and some didn't.
yeah, exactly. And my whole thing is, um, I don't think comb is the answer because just like from what I know, from like what most people know, comb is going to be their fifth, but I don't think he's the answer to that team. As good as a player as comb is, with like playing a support esque role, playing like a good drone, good gun skill, good like teammate. I don't think he's the answer to all their problems though, because I feel it's got a lot of individual problems that they had, and I don't think he magically solves it. So I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna go, but I mean,
Well, speaking of
hopefully
that,
they do good
let's
because
check out
it'd be
this
good to have
roster
another
real quick.
really good top team.
Oh, they got Zillaries as a rep.
Nah, that's retarded.
Yeah, that's
That's
interesting.
he's basically a hissy, but
I know.
worse.
All right, so I forgot they got sprays off of Redemption. That was
That
that
was a
was
whole
crazy
funny
too.
thing.
Oh, well, you know the lore on that one.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's pretty. It's
we're
pretty funny.
listening.
Oh no, that's not my story to tell.
They'll probably never be on the pod or listen.
Maybe
Well, they won't
I don't
be on
know.
it.
That would be. I bet we can. I bet we can work something out.
With who? Sprays or
You know,
who?
I'm pretty. No, with the redemption guys and ex redemption guys. You know, I'm pretty cool with them.
I don't know if it's her thing. I don't mind.
Yeah. No, it was a whole bunch of stuff that happened over there at Redemption HQ.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, for him to leave, I'm sure it was a whole thing.
Yeah, but
They picked up. I saw they picked up tactical though,
Oxy.
and Oxy.
Oh well, tactical was he's been there for like a few weeks now, or
Yeah, and then
I'd say
Oxy
a
they
few weeks at
just
this
picked
point.
up.
Yeah, Oxy they literally just picked up, which is a pretty interesting pickup if you think about it, because I don't think game wise that Sprays was their IGL. I think that's more of a calling thing.
Collins just a
But he was
beast.
their, but he's their like rep, like like
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the face of the team, but like you coincide redemption with Sprays.
Mhm. Well, that's
But
because
I think
Sprays
gameplay
was
is why he
the
wasn't their IGL.
yeah. Because he was the rep from God, what team did they come from? It was they split in half. One went to Spartans, the other
Spartans,
went to was it Spartans?
redemption. Yeah, Spartans and redemption.
Yeah, one went Spartans, one went Redemption. But what was the original team?
I have no clue because I feel like that's before your time.
Oh, it was like a last season of Champions, and they fucking no, well, not last season, 2 seasons ago.
I don't know.
Well, the fucking Garfield, I think, deleted everything. See, it's times like this where I wish every league would archive shit, but then I hate doing it anyway because it's clutter. I hate
Yeah,
clutter. That's the only reason I don't, because I hate fucking clutter and 52,000 channels. But then you got times like this, man. What fucking team was that? Yeah, they won. It was 2 seasons ago. They won and then they split because Spartans crashed out and damn near. Well, they did half disband for WCL.
Yeah.
Oh well, not important, not important. So, have you picked up anybody to replace? The word on the street is Vixel and Yes, but as you know, those two are as reliable as a fucking 2-year-old.
Yeah, so officially, yes, I have picked them up, but I haven't filled up a third spot yet. And again, my track record with picking up pairs of people or groups of people has been very like terrible to say the least. Because there's been so many times where a duo leaves or a trio leaves, and it just
Well,
puts my team
here's
in a
the thing,
bind.
man. What are you doing to keep Vixel and Yes there? Because them motherfuckers jump.
I know that, so that's what I was gonna lean into. It's like they're not necessarily known for their commitment.
That, yeah,
I don't know.
they're
I
known
talked
for their
to
decommitment.
Yeah, exactly. I talked to Opie about it a little bit, and he seems to think that they'd stick around because of the paid per game thing. And see, I could understand that, but then we also literally are not playing SXL because of four of my guys. So them two plus Icy and Shucks
They're on
are gonna
Zoli's team.
play Zoli's team for that league, and it's only that league, but it's just the one league that I really want to play that
But
they want to
Zoli's
do
only
that in.
playing that team because Wild Boys won't play that league.
Yeah,
It's a whole fucking thing. But see, I hate when they do that because then the unpredictability of like, what if that team becomes a team? Now you're wrecking 3 teams.
yeah,
So that you
yeah.
got
I don't know.
you.
That's why I hate the double roster stuff. I really do hate it, but at this point in comp, you can't really afford to be like very against it, and that's why like I'm not saying it because they're bad. I'm saying I feel like I need to take a chance on them because I can't afford not to,
Hmm.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So with me, like, I'm weird with the double roster. Like, I think your pool, which I mean, granted the limit, like the ceiling is like 1K now. I think if you're 1K plus, you shouldn't allow double rosters.
Yeah,
Just because you're allowing that chance. Well, this team ain't gonna make it. Let me jump on this team. But I mean, I think if you're under 1,000, it really. I mean, the scene's pretty small. You can only do so much to not have it,
yeah.
and that's like the weird catch 22 with it.
I know, I mean, I don't mind double roster. Like I definitely get why from a professional standpoint you wouldn't want it. I don't really care about it until playoffs start. If I were an admin, that's how I would do it, but I
That's
don't know.
that's normally how I did it. But I know like,
Yeah,
but like I said, with $1,000 on the line, it's like you can find your own player.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't know.
But I
Okay, so let me ask you this. Since you've been around now and obviously you know names and you might even know some upcoming names, what are some people you think upcoming that 5.2 should look into?
that aren't on a team
That
or like
that
you,
could be on a team, but just upcoming in general. Like I was talking to my guys about this, Icy and Shucks, and they were saying we want to pick up someone that's unknown, hasn't been molded yet, and has like he's like a gunner, but like
I don't want to say too.
unkempt.
I don't want to jinx the guy, and I don't want to say nothing because Nebula just got him. But a fucking Levi kid. looks pretty good right now.
I think Levi.
Yeah,
But I feel
the
like he's
old,
been around for a while though.
but look, he hasn't really been on a team that can take him far.
Yeah, he's been on Zave the entire time.
But I mean, like he's come on. We just did a scrim. I mean, granted it was versus Tsukiyomi. The dude dropped a 15 and a 14, and then I think the scrim before that he still put up good numbers. And I was
Hmm.
like, he's not. Like I said, I hate to do that to him. I mean, he looks pretty good right now. Hold on, I gotta go
Yeah,
through rosters because there's so many people. I'm trying to figure out who would be new.
that's why I'm saying. Like I was thinking about it the other day. There's not really any like upcoming teams. Like I'm seeing all these teams sign up that like look like they're like returning teams,
Yeah,
but
like
like
Kuso looks like a
they're new
bunch of
teams.
older people coming back.
Yeah.
Um,
But then
that
you
little,
look at like
oh, you know, Lil Sack, you've had him. I think he was on 5.2 at one point.
no,
No, he was on Flaxy's team.
more than likely.
Yeah, but he ain't new and upcoming. He been around for a minute. There's some people I feel like if they would listen, would be decent players. I don't know. I don't know how new Splits is. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Probably not.
Gamer tag is Splits. I don't know. I
No,
think.
that didn't sound
Um,
familiar.
he's on Nebula. We just picked him up too. His aim
Mm-hmm.
is pretty like he's pretty good mechanically, but he's got like he needs more shaping game sense. But I mean like he's pretty good mechanically. And some of them were kind of some people never were kind of sleeping on him at first, but I mean if you watch him play, he just needs that guidance.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It's
But
weird this
right
whole
now it's just a bunch of recycled names at this point. Have you ever looked at clicks?
yeah, Smokes?
Yeah,
The caster?
yeah.
Why on God's no.
He's actually not a terrible player. I ain't gonna say he's the best. I don't think he.
Yeah, but
I don't
I
think
don't
he
know.
takes it serious anyway. But
Yeah, I feel like I uh I can't think of the like correct vocabulary like word. I like see him more as of a caster, not a player.
yeah, he plays on teams though.
Huh. I didn't know that, not gonna lie, but I'm literally looking at a roster with him on it
Aquatic.
at Aquatic. Yeah. I literally just clicked on Blizzard League and went to roster changes and saw him.
Yeah, I'm gonna check him out. Yeah, he just don't play a whole lot. It seems. But like from his clips and shit he sends every now and again, he's not bad. Unless he plays on
Hmm.
another account. But like I said, there ain't really a whole lot of like. I'll tell you,
No,
dude, that
not at all.
fucking JKM dude on Eva, that dude's nice.
Dude, I remember you were like blazing him on the last stream and like I was saying, "Hey, we got to take this game serious and check this other dude on the team." Apparently, he's like cut from a different cloth and
I
damn,
ain't
he
gonna
just
say I
didn't
ain't gonna.
really do nothing.
Oh, yeah, he's got some game, but I mean like when they need him, he do pretty good. He's just chill though.
Yeah, and probably.
I mean the dude did break the record in 3 games, the kill record for the season. I think it was 3, 4 games. My bad.
Yeah.
He broke it by 3 in one less game.
That is impressive though.
But he's pretty good. But Eva might snap if you take another player of theirs. But
Who
like I
do I
said,
take from them?
Vixen, yes.
Dude, who hasn't had Vixen yet? Come on
Well,
now.
yeah, at that point for real. But as I said, like he's not bad. I don't know. I haven't watched a personal like stream from their POV, so I don't know mechanically or not mechanically, but like game sense. That's what I really couldn't speak on.
Mm, right.
But he might be one. You put him in a different environment, that dude might unleash a beast.
Yeah. And sometimes that's all it takes, but I feel like I'd rather have someone brand new to comp rather than someone that's unproven in comp.
Oh, foreign's on 5.2, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just
Yeah.
caught that.
That's probably who I should ask about it. I feel like he knows a lot of like upcoming people, even though he like barely plays now.
Yeah, but no, as far as it's something I need to start paying more attention to again. It's just like you said, just recycling the same names at this
Yeah.
point. Let me go to a. Oh, did you see we just took over Rebellion League?
Uh, I saw
It's in the partnership.
a promotion of it,
Yeah,
partnership promotion, whatever you want to
yeah.
call it. I saw that pop up, but I don't really read that stuff, to be honest.
Some do,
I
some
usually
don't.
just join the league.
But Clicks
Yeah.
is gonna. He wanted to run it, and I was like, well, we can give you the. I'll give you the BH name to run at D2 and under. So like no D1 players, no D1 teams.
Okay. Well, so funny you mention that now, but what do you think's going up with like a bunch of like these D1 players that are trying to go into like D2?
To be honest, I think some of them just want to win something
Yeah.
because a lot of people are getting into the it's always 907, it's always Wild Boys, it's always Synergy. Like there are people tired of it, and I was like, granted the skill gap in D1 is fucking insane. Like I mean, hush, cat, don't be doing all that. But I mean, like some people consider Zave a possible D1. The Nebula is like 120 and one on Zave right now. Is what it feels
Yeah.
like. So it's like a Nebula skill gap between Wild Boys and 907 is like they're owned. So I was like D1 has like three different skill gaps because Redemption and Nebula are decently even. Now with Redemption's new pickups, like both new rosters have not faced each other, so I couldn't really tell you there. But I mean like Akatsuki or whatever as
Mhm.
D1 apparently now is like they don't want to sign up for bigger leagues because of 907 wins and all. So how you gonna get promoted and fight to be in D1 but not want to face a D1 team?
I don't know, it's just some people or some teams are content with being where they're at.
And Nebula's issue is there's no chemistry. Like when we scrim, it's always with tryouts. It's always with people that aren't
Yeah.
gonna make the team. And it's like,
Well, that's what sucks about the whole playoff game that 5.2 and Nebula just had recently. Like we lost, both of us lost a good amount of players after a pretty close series, a really close series.
well, Nebula's was by choice. I think we got rid of some of them, but
I mean, but I
but
mean,
but the issue with
so
Nebula
is the
is,
5.2
oh
thing.
yeah, well the issue with Nebula is they always want to drop people for a better player, and I was like, that doesn't work when this player can't play with you.
Well, so my thing about that is I think they were right in dropping this particular player, and I know that you know who I'm talking about. And I was talking to Opie about this. I wish you wouldn't have interfered with their thing because they were right to drop that person. He who shall go unnamed.
I really don't know.
From what I'm hearing from Opie and Trippin, and if that's really the reason why Yesh and Vix left, yeah, that was not worth it.
Who do we drop?
Who did you drop? You didn't drop anyone, that's the thing. You should have dropped this person.
Oh, you talking about Beck?
Yeah.
Um, that one's a hit or miss. Because I've talked to him, and his biggest issue is his over analness. Like there
Yeah.
are times where he does say shit that is justified. It's like this dude is playing like a fucking idiot. But it's my point is you can't want to be the IGL. Which the ironic part is, I don't think he really wants to be the IGL. That's what he said before. But like Miller kind of is like, well, you're the IGL when I'm not there. Because I mean, I told him I said, really not an IGL. Like you can't be an IGL and still just have moments. Him and Trail both kind of trigger each other too, but they're both actually been doing a good bit better here lately. Now the whole Trippin and Vec issue, I honestly think that's a 50-50 issue. I think Trippin wasn't chalked because of Vec. He was already playing shit. It happens. But they
I don't
also
know though, but Trippin's because I've known Trippin longer than you have, and there's like very little people that like genuinely he does not like, and I've never seen him as mad as he has ever been than with Vec.
like I said, I
And
don't
he
know
said
what
it
happened
himself
before.
too.
I don't know what happened before the game, but I will say that game it really was kind of blown out of proportion by both sides. It wasn't that bad,
Yeah.
and he was playing like shit. Like,
Yeah. Well,
granted, whatever happens happens, but the issue there is like Nebula just wants a fucking win. They want a league win.
yeah.
At the end of the day,
I know.
Trippin doesn't care
Yeah.
if he wins or loses, and that's fine. That's who he is. That's what makes him enjoyable. Like that's the type of player I'd want to, hey, let's play some Siege. Okay. But if I'm trying to win a league, that's not the type of person I want on my team. If
Well,
I haven't
so
won.
so that again, Trippin's also one of the dudes that's like, yeah, he's not going out of his way to do everything to win, but he's like also one of the most serious people and like committed people as far as like playing the game. Like he's not intentionally like underperforming or throwing or whatever you want to say just
But
to do so.
well, that's where it's also a 50-50. It's that way doesn't like the way he approaches doesn't always work. It's like I love the dude. Don't get me wrong. I don't have an issue with him. But to me, there's also a reason that Void never won nothing. It's like I think they could have. I think they should have. I mean, they also were all and old, not taking the game seriously. So you got that too. So nothing against him for that.
Mhm.
But it's just two different IGL perspectives that compete with each other. I do not think that Trippin's IGL method works for Nebula
I don't
because,
know, the way they played the bank map in our series, the way that he had them doing it or whatever, Bank was looking like it was our best map, and they completely railed us on it. Granted, I thought going into that BO3, I'm super confident in our bank, not confident in the least in our consulate, and then we'd go on to layer, and that'll end up being a 50-50. But no, we got
now like he does
mollywopped
good
on.
depending on who's there. Like certain people can flow into it, but he's the play who you want and then make shot
Oh
calls
yeah,
type of
yeah, yeah,
person
yeah.
later. That
Yeah,
doesn't
no,
work
that
for every single person on Nebula.
no, but it seemed to work very good that series
So
because I felt like,
Trail does really good with tripping.
hmm
And then Vec is one he's super hard on himself when he's shit.
yeah,
And he's harder on others when he's shit. Like
yeah,
like today they started going after Jack. And I was like, yeah, I love Jack. Like I think me and Chip were talking about, you love Jack when he's good, you hate him when he's shit,
hmm
type of thing. It's like
yeah.
but
That's how it is with everyone though.
But I've gotten to know
But I
that,
do
like,
definitely get what you're saying.
yeah, I didn't like Vic at first. I still have my moments where it's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. But I he holds his problem. He holds his wears his heart on his sleeve.
Mhm.
And it's like I'm not gonna hate somebody for that when we all have a family member, a friend, or somebody like that. And then his granted health issues, which no isn't an excuse, but it plays a part as his heart's on his sleeve already.
Right.
So it's like not defending his blowouts.
No, I get they're
Yeah.
definitely deserved, but not too long ago I was that person. How Vec is acting.
Oh,
It
well,
feels like forever ago, but
I think
it
we've
was only
all
a few
been that
years ago.
person.
Yeah, but I've heard from so many people that it's unenjoyable. That's the reason I quit comp, and it's like some of the people I play with right now, I'm the reason why they just didn't like comp and why they stopped playing it because how I used to act or whatever. And that's why I seem like super nonchalant and it just seems like I don't care. When I do really care, it's just I'm not very as animated and lively as I used to be.
But
And
also,
I could just be growing up in general,
well,
like
that
getting
too.
more
A
mature.
lot of it comes with growing up, but also a lot of it comes with this scene. They don't. Instead, they'll sit there and bitch and complain instead of trying to, like, clearly this person's going through shit. Like, not saying it's your job, but you're adding gas to the fire, and then you want to sit
Right.
there. Well, you can't talk to me that way. Well, then just shut the fuck up and ignore it. Just say, hey man, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, and leave it at that. He keeps on. You know what? So be it. Which I mean, some people have been that. They just sit there and poke the bear, and it's like, what do you want me to do? You didn't help. Trust me, nobody on Nebula liked me at first when I finally started getting involved. Trail went after me anytime I spoke. Beck got mad at me over a map ban. I was like, but I will say, like, Beck does want to do better. He's just struggling. Trail's actually gotten a good
Yeah.
bit better.
Right. I don't know. I feel like
But
a bunch of
Vixen, yes, they're so full of shit with why they leave.
yeah,
They got an excuse for every team. I don't like somebody. I
yeah,
don't like somebody. Well, I didn't want to go here. I don't know.
yeah. And like I was saying earlier, that's my biggest problems with picking up like duo packages or trios or whatever. It never really works out in the long run.
Mm-mm.
It's like you're not here for a long time, you're here for a good time type of thing. And I do really hate that. Because like I said, though, I'm not as animated as I used to be. The want to still play is there. It's just not showing it like I used to, I guess. I don't know.
Well, and then that's part of Vec and Trail's issue, man. Is that's why I said, like, a lot of people see them in the moment, but they don't see the after. Which I mean, granted, like
Yeah,
I've told Vec several times, like, you got to cut that shit out, dude. Like, it ain't that deep.
yeah.
And I was like they want to win so bad. Like he wants to win so bad, and I was like, yeah, quit letting that shit eat you. Like it's a game at the end of the day.
No, but when you dedicated as much time as these people do to it, it's like it really does feel like cliche as it sounds. It really does feel really good when you do win, and when like a particular loss, like a bad one happens, you don't ever want to feel like that again. And cliche as that sounds, it's so true though.
But he's also got some other things. I ain't gonna put his business out, but like,
No, I don't, yeah,
Siege is
and
like
the
Siege is
least of
like
his
well,
concerns.
no, it's also like his daylight. Like that's his only like real, I guess
Good thing
getaway
he's
or
got
yeah,
going for him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
No, and I completely get that. Completely get
and
that.
I was like, man, if you could just learn to channel that and just not be as
You gotta enjoy it for
explosive.
what it
Yeah.
is.
I was like, because he's not a terrible player by any means.
No, that's not, when we played that series against him, dude. He was like walking us down on consulate. But then after that is it didn't really translate to map 3, but it for a minute I was like, who's this guy on his account?
He's actually
Joking, of
so
course.
yeah. When he's not mentally talking himself, he's actually pretty surprisingly pretty good. I won't even say
Well,
surprisingly.
that's what I was gonna say. So I actually like the dude from like the times I've talked with him and stuff. He seems like an older dude, like a mature kind of guy. Which I don't know, maybe in game he's like not or like as a person, but when I talked to him on Discord just to like team stuff when he was running his own team, he seems like a cool guy, but I never really expected him to be like the good kind. He kind of fits in like the same like little group that me and Trippin are, where we're obviously older and just can't keep up anymore.
Yeah,
That's how he kind of seemed.
he's
But then
got
he turned up that one game, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
yeah he's got his own issues, but I mean, everybody's got an issue with somebody.
Yeah.
Like I say, I don't really try to hate nobody. I love them all. It's like there are things I don't like about most people, but
I hate you all equally.
yeah, I mean, like there's been things that I just want to call you a little bitch on, but it's one instance. I understand why you acted the way you did.
Mhm.
Shit like that, it's like you just go on, live another day. Like I feel like if people could understand both sides, it'd be a different. But hey, it's all we can do is keep on trucking. But anyway, I think that's a good place to wrap up.
Yeah.
Turn it to a therapy session. Maybe this is
Maybe
nebulous.
that's what we need. Maybe we need a Siege community therapy session
Ooh,
hosted by Stretchy with a PhD in psychology.
and then no one who's just been through some shit.
Yeah,
Ooh, we gonna fix the scene single-handedly.
probably.
I'm telling
We're
you, dude.
already halfway there.
We already there, dude. If they listen to this episode, USA. That's all I'm saying. USA. But until next week, we're back full time. I say that until I tell Stretch, I ain't gonna make it.
No, that was insane.
Well, I got caught last minute off guard. Okay,
Yeah,
it happens. But
when
anyways,
Cat comes calling.
exactly. But anyways, till next time, toodles.
Toodles.